Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, summer cooking is all about fresh flavors and fresh air. Chef Christy Rost is combining these things in a chicken recipe that will have you racing to the grill. Hello, Christy Rost. How are you?
Hello, Dawn. I am absolutely fabulous and happy to be back in yours.
Okay, Christy, this smells amazing. What are we making today?
This is grilled chicken with a Tomatillo Salsa Verde.
Oh, yum.
Okay, and the Salsa Verde is good on so many things.
Yes.
And even as just a dip with chips, but I thought I'd put it on chicken today.
And I'm all about light recipes for the summer. You know,
Yes.
It's about to get really hot here,
Yes.
so this is really important.
Absolutely, and this whole starts with a trip to the farmer's market for
Oh,
all
I
these
love it.
wonderful fresh vegetables and fruits and things. We'll be using some in the next half of the show too. So we're going to make a dry rub first, if you would start with that.
Okay, so what do we have here?
That is onion powder.
All right.
Garlic powder.
Which is awesome.
Some
Everything's
cumin.
better with garlic in it. Yum.
Some kosher salt.
All right. Why kosher? Does it matter?
I like kosher salt for its flavor and for the fact that it is so coarse.
Got it.
Okay, as opposed to table salt.
A little bit of butter or a butter?
What was that?
That was
pepper.
Pepper, thank you.
I'm
thinking butter because it smells so good.
Yeah, thank you, but we don't need any on
No
this.
butter.
But we will take just a tiny bit of olive oil and rub it
Okay.
over the chicken breast. In the meantime, you would preheat a grill.
Got it.
But, you know, we're doing it in a skillet today, and that works great, too.
Hey, do people still use those George Foreman grills?
I bet they probably do. I don't
too
have
hot
one, but I bet they
outside,
do.
so.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so we're nice and oiled up here.
Yes, and then just a little, and then sprinkle this dry rub on there.
How much do you need? Is this one of those things where less is more? Or do you just go for it?
Yeah, you know, it depends on how much of a punch do you want of flavor.
Got it.
Okay, and some people just want a little tiny bit, and some people want a lot.
Do you do both sides?
I do both sides.
Okay.
But the idea is that if you can use something like that to promote flavor, then you don't need cheese and all that kind of stuff to get flavor. So in the meantime, making up the salsa, I've got some onion here, and then some tomatillos.
Oh, yum.
And these I just put in the oven.
For how long?
At 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
So they start to brown just a little bit.
Little bit of parchment paper
and I put
underneath.
on parchment paper to catch the juices.
Very good.
Because you want to keep the juices, you know, in here.
Sort of
let's see if
helps
I can
with
get this in here.
keeping everything
Without making
moist.
a total mess. Yes,
Got
yes.
it.
And I mean, you just want to put it all in there. You get all that goodness that way.
Okay.
In the meantime, then you would put that on the grill.
Right.
Okay?
So I'm grilling right now while we're making this. It's perfect.
We're both grilling.
Hey, I love it.
We're grilling girls.
Spicy.
And later on, we're going to be grilling and chilling because I've got cocktails.
Cocktails
Yes.
to go with our summer food.
Oh, yeah. Girls grilling.
I love
Woo. Yeah.
love it.
Love it. So I have jalapeno.
Okay.
I have fresh cilantro.
Yum.
About 3/4 of a cup. But
Got
you know,
it.
I, of course, did not measure.
Right.
So you just throw it in there.
To
however
taste,
much
I'm
you
good
want.
with that.
To taste, right. Put in some, let me use this one so I don't end up with all over.
Some fresh lime
Fresh lime juice.
I love it. So you get that. And then what's this right here?
That is cumin.
And
Want to
put that
dump
in
that
there?
in for
Yep.
me? Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So we do everything all in one
Perfect.
deal here.
A little bit of
Put
pepper.
in some pepper. Put pepper in just about everything.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Pepper instead of cheese. Okay.
And then we got our kosher
some
salt.
salt.
All
More,
right.
pretend I'm Julia Child and just add extra
You're
salt
not
there.
talking right if you're going to do Julia. You got to change up that voice.
Oh, I can do Julia.
There you go.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about.
I
So you
know
just
Julia.
mix that all up, right? And then you
Yes.
get this right here.
Yes. And it helps if you put the bowl in right
That's
here.
all right. So once the chicken's done and we've got it over here, once we mix this all up, you got your grilled chicken, and look how beautiful your presentation is over here. I love that.
Cool?
Well, and that's just not going to work, so we're just going to have to eat
this?
what we have right here.
Okay, and then you press on.
I just
and
want
it just
to
whirls
taste
around.
this. Can I just
and
taste
it becomes
this?
please. Isn't that good?
Yes.
And then you just take some and put it right over the chicken. You can get out your chips.
Oh, that's good.
And it is absolutely fabulous. It's low fat.
All I need now is margarita.
High on flavor. Oh, I got
I
you
will
covered.
save all of my calories for my cocktails.
Okay, well,
Does that work?
I've got a peach margarita later on.
It's on. All right, Christy Rost is back in our next hour with another great recipe for you to try. I'm gonna go back to eating this tomatillo sauce, but when the broadcast returns, we're talking about the biggest mistakes couples make when planning a wedding. Make sure you don't fall into these traps. Stay tuned. I'm gonna eat some more of this. It's delicious.